Everyone, myself Prashad Dukar, and very warm welcome to all. And in this we talk about like system design basic, and this is a little bit concept around the databases. And okay, so today we discuss a little bit about databases, what exactly databases is, and how can we just adjust uh, our learning according to that shifting toward their new particular concept of the system design. So overall today's topic like databases, and I will try to connect this all this databases concept with real world application to understand you much better about it. So in fact, that the really necessary point to discuss, and I try to explain. Again, if this particular video is going to productive for you, learn something from there, then it's my pleasure. So let's get started. Let's come to the first part, like databases, what exactly databases is. And really that's the very necessary concept of the one of the system design basics. So today we discuss one of the databases concept, and I think like databases is really important. That's key very matters when you're designing any system architecture, and it's the big role of the database in system design, I think. So again, if I want to explain this particular databases, so I give a three magic word actually describe the entire database. Like the first, so in that case, like the database is all about three word. So it is store the data. So database is all about something. It's store the digital information in memory space, in digital memory space. So that's called the. It actually store the data in digital space, and it keep the data. Sorry, I want to add this find. Keep the data safe, easy. It provide data to access. So in that case, like the database is all about three word: first store, keep, and find. So it's all about something you store the digital information in some memory space in the computer information, like some memory space of the computer. So that's the particular database is. Okay, and they keep the particular data at the safest way. So when you keep a particular data in a particular database, then it is too much keep secure and secure particular database at particular security environment. And choosing right database, that's the important part. And it provide one more facility, that is fine. So it when you're keeping a particular data, so it's easy to find out the any information that you want to just fetch out from the database, that's easy to find out. So database is all about three words. The first one is store, keep, and find. So you keep this particular data in safest way, and if you want to just keep the data in safest way, that you can choose the database option is the best. And it store the digital information, and it easy to find any data from the databases. Okay, so it get easy for this. So that's all about database, and I will try to connect with real world example and lots of example there. I will take to like little bit example that help you to understand much how actually database work in real world concepts and through the high level design. So basically, database are categorized in three, like I think the three main part of the database is like the first one, three main types of the database. First is relational database, RDMS. I think we need to discuss first the database management system, the DBMS. Okay, DBMS. That's called the database management system. DBMS is all about database management system. It is a software which is specially designed for communication between the databases memory space of the computer to a user. If the user want to keep something, we keep that particular, they use the software to keep the particular information, and that they can use any types of database. So there were three types of database. The first one is like RDBMS. So I think like database have three subtypes. Like the first one, three types of the database: RDBMS. This is relational databases. It is referred to relational databases. It's all about the database which actually store the information in a structured way in the form of table format. So it store the information in structured way, table formats, all the particular data, numerical data and textual data. So it keeps all the information in table format, rows and column. That's called the relational database. And the best option for this particular relational database is all about SQL. SQL, actually SQL, the RDBMS is called SQL database because of that they use a particular language to communicate the database to write. You need to write a code in queries to store the information. So that's called the SQL, and SQL stands for the standard query language. Okay, and the best option for RDBMS is like MySQL, and lots of more example about it. This particular databases like RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, is software. Basically, MySQL is the best option for when you want to choose a relational database to keep the information in structured way and in the table and column rows format. When you actually dealing with a numerical and textual problem like textual data, then you can the right option is like RDBMS. And okay, second thing like non-relational databases, and in that non-relational databases, like it's all about something you want to store the information in such a way like uh, unstructured data. It's all about text, video, images and anything else. If you want to store the particular information in the database, the best option is like RDBMS, non-relational databases that deal with NoSQL. That's called also NoSQL. So in that NoSQL, it's all about something you can uh, store the lots of information like photo, videos and text and audios, anything else, okay, in unstructured data. Okay, so it's all about storing unstructured data. And I think like the best example for non SQL database is Cassandra. Cassandra is the best option for non-SQL databases and vector database. So again, so vector database is very that's really very matter when you talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning. Vector database is all about semantic information. It keeps the semantic data, similar data. It's all about, now suppose it store the data in vector form. Now suppose this is a cat converted into vector 0 point something numbers, and that's similar dog. And if you want to search out the animal, then it's look there that similarity between two different data points and give you a similar search. Okay, so it unlock the potential for similar search and high performance search. Actually the Google using the Google SEO using that kinds of the vector database. So store the information in such a way like all the datas, we know that how much the data are different from each, how much the dog and cats are different from each other. So when you want to just fetch out the information, it easily fetch out that information and how much they're closer to it and similarity search. So vector database is all about, it's provide unlock one more potential for databases is all about something, it's help us to run semantic search engine. So database which store the information in semantic way, so it's similar way, looking toward similarity. So all the animals are categorized in same parts and something all that particular one same part. So that's all about the vector database. And I think like the three layer of the database we understand. And relational database, non-relational database. Relational database is called SQL. SQL because of standard query language. So when you want to just make a database, you need to write a language. And the best option is like SQL. SQL is structured query language, is basically used to just write a code. Okay, so when you want to write a code, when you want to communicate, when you want to make a database, it used to write a code. Okay, so that's the SQL, and that SQL part, when we're looking toward SQL is important, non-SQL is also important, vector database is also important. So these three types of the databases we know, and I will try to connect this all this particular concept with real world application also. So let's get ready to the next part. Let's come to the real world application, and I will try to connect this database concept with real world application to understand much better about it. And in fact, that's the really important concept, okay, to understand. And if you don't understand that, I will try to explain. I give my best for understand explaining you. Okay, so overall the part and that the application is the Google search. So Google search is the best option for understanding a database, and it's work on a vector database also, and such as structured and unstructured data, all the combination of database used here. So I will try to explain you, connect this all the dots you should to know. So initially at user requesting anywhere else to Google to just fetch out the information of Elon Musk. Let's suppose Elon Musk. So it wants the information about Wikipedia of Elon Musk. Okay, they request UI, and UI request to the backend logic. Okay, so backend logic request to databases. So find out the information. They find related information according to it, and just give a response to the